Hey, welcome back to my studio, guys. If you're new to my channel and you subscribe it, I'm very happy. I have another new friend on my channel. If you didn't do so, definitely watch my other videos. It's a lot of interesting stuff is going on here. This is not for professional guys who runs the installation shops, who runs all kind of crazy level. This video for the guys who wants to just install the new speakers, just to replace it without running all the cables, without running all the subwoofer stuff. Just do the two 6x9s or 4 6x9s and call it a day without the subwoofer. So guys was asking is, hey Mike, what happened if I run the 2 6x9s like a bass monsters? These guys the bass monsters of the 6x9s. If you watch my other video, I did a lot of 6x9s like comparing with them, but these are 2 ohm 6x9s Infinity Kappas was monster with the bass performance wise. That's why I take the 2 6x9 speakers and I take a 1 10-inch subwoofer, 2 ohm 2 speakers. I'm gonna run them at the 4 ohm and the 2 ohm from my monster amplifier, and I'm gonna run these 10-inch single subwoofer, like 4 ohm subwoofer. So we're gonna see the bass performance, what's gonna happen. Of course, a lot of guys knows about that, but the new guys who wants to just install, swap the speakers, it's gonna be more helpful. I think it's gonna be more helpful information for them, right? I'm running the 50% of my amplifier and a lot lower on my phone. So let's go. Non-copyright sound. We have all measurements. So we're gonna start from 2 6x9s. Boom. All right, let's go. So 50% on the phone, 60% on the phone. Of course, my microphone is gonna do like. But listen, yeah, we have a spectrum. Same power outputs we're gonna put on 4 ohm 10-inch speaker subwoofer. Ooh, a lot deeper. I think the music is shut here, not the boop. Ooh. Same volume output. I think same output for the 2 speakers. But these speakers gotta max out right now. Look, I think, yeah, you see that? That's it. They maxing them out. Let me see with this guy. Also maximing out, but these fighters dying, man. But it's not burned, like it's maximum out. This is downforce sealed enclosure. So I have another 12-inch version. I'm gonna run after these videos, those Rocket Fosgate 12-inch. I don't want to do the subwoofers because a lot of guys doing the subwoofers, but I'm gonna do something like interesting, the stuff, right? Comparison. So as you can see, this guy. Let me run again. A lot deeper bass. Like double bass than these guys. Yeah. If I put the more. Yeah. They bottoming out already, right? So. Oh, actually I can do this way. Yeah, this is a lot smarter. Of course, it's gonna be like jungle is going on here, right? But it's gonna be a lot nicer. So we're gonna run again. We're gonna run the same music, 2 speakers, to bottom out. And these two guys. So as you can see, like not more than twice, more than 3 times at the subwoofer, even the 10-inch, but the cubic feet it's gonna be almost the same, right? As you can see, like by measurement, 2 box with the 1 box. Of course, everybody knows like a subwoofer is gonna be subwoofer, but you see, even you run the 4 6x9 speakers, 4 monsters like this Infinity Kappas, there is no speaker more bass than Infinity Kappas. Now the new versions came out, so I'm gonna test them also. But these guys like a bass monsters, right? Even you run the 4 Infinity Kappas, the bass monsters is not gonna run like one subwoofer. So even you run the 1/8-inch subwoofer or the 10-inch subwoofer, even it's like a crap cheap subwoofer, this is the $100 subwoofer, right? But it's gonna be decent bass in your trunk than the 4 6x9 speakers. So let's change the scenario. We're gonna run these at the 1 ohm, and we're gonna run these guy at the 4 ohm, right? I cannot give you the 1 ohm for these guys. So what we're gonna do, all the pluses together. So now we're running at the 1 ohm, 2 monster speed 6x9s, and entry level subwoofer. This is the entry level, right? Very, very entry level. So let's do it. See that? At the 1 ohm. Oh shit! These guys smell it. Yeah, I'm on. I don't want to kill them. My favorite speaker, so you see the difference. That's my 50% amplifier and like 67% on the phone. But this guy, let me bottom out this guy like well, music. Oh my god. As you can see, at the subwoofer, you always gonna get a lot more bass than any 6x9s or the regular speakers than the subwoofers. Of course, a lot of people knows that, but how much the difference between them? As I say, I'm running the spectrum, so we're gonna see the graphs how deeper these guys can get. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna connect this guy, so I'll show you on the sidewise. You guys can see how much these guys are dumping. So yeah, that's a subwoofer. entry-level subwoofer. It makes all the ground shaking noise. And now we're gonna see these 6x9s, how much they move it. You see that? How they bottoming out. So, of course, let me connect a different way. There's a 4 ohm, and at the 4 ohm, one more time, I'm gonna bottom them out. If you take it off these the speakers from the box, next video I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna take it off, and I'm gonna show you how they will run under the amplifier, right? How much the movement they're gonna do. It's like even the half volume then now as I'm running, because this is a sealed box, it's gonna keep the speakers like moving a lot. So if you take it off the speakers, it's gonna be like half volume of these speakers is gonna be just, you know, touching like all over the place, right? If you didn't subscribe to my channel, definitely subscribe it. I'm gonna run next experiment with all these craps. I'm gonna run the 12-inch rocket faucet. Maybe I'm gonna open the rocket faucet and I'm gonna see what kind of amplifier inside, and I'm gonna run the rocket faucet, the built-in amplifier, with the outsource amplifier, right? Let's do it.